Good morning, YouTube. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Monday Morning Hangover. I'm Troy Westhead. Thank you so much for watching. Big week in the NFL this week. A lot of crazy things happening. Kickers mixing kicks and all types of stuff. Some teams establish themselves. Um, Crazy another week in the NFL as always. We got a game tonight, so week 7 ain't over yet for Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. Both teams struggling this year so far. Um, well, Atlanta's at home. Look like that's going to be a blow. We'll talk more about that before I get off of here. But crazy day yesterday, like I said, started in Chicago with the Bears. Had a chance to really bury the Patriots, but the Patriots are the Patriots, and they make adjustments as always. Um, Crazy Hail Murray at the end of the game, though, with Kevin White catching it pretty much at the 1 yard line. But the Patriots able to win that game. And go to 5-2 Bears now. I think are even at 3-3. Um, Minnesota won again yesterday. We beat the Jets on the road, so in that division, Minnesota probably right now playing the best football out of everyone. Even though Green Bay still continues to win as well, even though they was off this week. Um, in the North, the Ravens with a tough loss yesterday at home against the Saints. Missed kick by Justin Tucker. Um, so that was a bad. It's the first time he ever missed that extra point. So that was just surprising to me. Um, but the Ravens didn't play well to me in that game. The offense still inconsistent. Um, Saints to me look like one of the best, other than the Rams. Looking like one of the best teams in the NFC now. Um, that was an intriguing game. The early London game I watched. Uh, the Chargers. I was about to say San Diego. It's hard for me not to call them San Diego Chargers. It's LA Chargers just don't sound right, but the LA Chargers winning over in London, and that was a game that I thought they was going to dominate. But the Titans hung in there. Um, Teams that's ruling the Jaguars are getting lost to the Houston Texans. So a lot of look like it's a lot of decision in the locker room. Blake Bortles got benched yesterday. So that's probably the most. This is one of the most disappointing teams so far this year was the Jags. Started off well, but has struggled since. So on both sides of the ball, not just on offense, the defense haven't been as sharp either. Um, so they're reeling. So I think now Houston, I believe, is in first place by themselves. I believe now because Tennessee lost as well, and the Colts they won, but they only 2-5. So Houston won four straight. They now control that division for right now. Let's see. We talked about the AFC North, AFC South, AFC East. Sort of Patriots, still the Patriots. Dolphins. Um, I think they lost yesterday. I believe. Um, so New England again in control of that division. Buffalo lost yesterday, so and so did the Jets. I think all three teams in the East lost other than the Patriots. So the Patriots now I think believe has a game lead over the Miami Dolphins. Um, let's see, AFC West, man, the Chiefs, man. Patrick Holmes, he's the real deal. What a game last night! Another four touchdown passes. Kareem Hunt had a monster game, as well as the Bengals. I thought they would at least. I didn't think they would win this game, but I thought they would play a little bit better, at least make it competitive. But Chiefs defense even stepped up, only allowed 10 points last night. So um, Kansas City once again rises to the occasion and win a big game there. So um, I think the Raiders was off this week. Who else? The Chargers. I talked about them. Denver, I think, is off this week as well. So right now, it's all saying the LA Chargers in that division. Um, So that's all in the NFC. Like I said, the NFC, the East, the Cowboys, tough loss for them yesterday. Another missed kick cost them. Controversial penalty on a snap of the first field goal, pushed it back 5 more yards, made it 52 yards, and the kicker could not come through. But just like I said about the Ravens, Dallas has flaws. They should have never been in that situation in the first place. So Now they gotta dust themselves back off. But right now, the Redskins #1 in the East at 4-2. So I think Dallas is 3-4. Philadelphia lost yesterday um, to the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers quietly 4-2 as well. As we move over to the South, Tampa won again, so I think Tampa's now what 3-4. New Orleans though lead the division at 5-1 now, but Carolina's right there at 4-2. Atlanta, like I said, other than Jacksonville, Atlanta probably been a disappointing team. But Atlanta got injuries. So do Jacksonville. They got injuries as well. But those two teams we thought they would be doing better right now is not. Um, so I touched on the North. I touched on the South. The East I just touched on. Redskins leading that division. In the West, it's all Rams. Rams another dominating win. And they played. They were just talking about that today. A couple of weeks they played the Chiefs in Mexico City, one of the out of country games. So that'll be an interesting game when that game does happen. The Rams might be still be undefeated by the don't know what their schedule's like, but Rams to be definitely the best team in football without question on both sides of the ball as they dominate again the San Francisco 49ers. Even the 49ers have injuries, but you see how they looked against Green Bay last Monday night, and the Rams shut that down, only allowed 10 points. So Rams to me, like I said, best team easily in football. So um, my power rankings shouldn't change that much because the Rams won. They was #1. Of course, they've been #1 for 5 weeks. It will be 6 weeks now. Chiefs won in convincing fashion. I don't know if I put them over the Patriots still because the Patriots beat them, but the Patriots was third. They won. Um, I think I got the Chargers in there at 5. Who was 4 then? I forgot who was #4. Um, it's not coming to me right now. I should know those things about heart, but shouldn't change too much. I think I might have had the no, the Bears fell out of it. I forgot who I had at #4. Um, I forgot who I had the #4, but it's not going to change too much with all the teams winning yesterday. So, um, but that's all. I mean, another crazy week, like I said. Game tonight at Falcons and the Giants. Pretty irrelevant game because the winner of this game ain't still going to have a long way to go to get back into it. Um, of course, the Giants have their problems off the field as well. But I think this going to be a shootout game. I got Atlanta, though, putting up nearly 40 points. I think I put the score 38-24. I think I did good in my picks here. The only game I know that I lost at the top of my head is the Carolina game. I did pick Philadelphia to win that game. Um, I think I did pick Dallas to beat Washington, so that's 2 losses. I picked the Ravens. I always pick the Ravens as a fan, so that's 3 losses. So that's 3 games. But I think all the rest of the games, I think I picked correctly. So I know I said last Wednesday I was gonna have a record, but I had my record by then for the Wednesday blog. I had my overall picks record for the year. Um, but that'll do it for this edition of the Monday Morning Football Hangover. I always get on here just to talk about what happened on Sunday. A lot happened, but um, sort of, but teams that's you think are contenders still won yesterday, so nothing really changed. Uh, like I said, no big upsets or big surprises yesterday as far as results. Just a little controversy here and there. But that'll do it. So just gonna give you a quick tell you what's coming up on the channel. Like I said the blog Wednesday. I think this Thursday night game it's dang, who played this Thursday night? I'm not sure, but whoever played this Thursday night, it'll be on. I'll preview it. It'll be up by Wednesday, so that's the blog, and then Saturday the normal blog. NBA, everybody talked about the John Rondo, Chris Paul, and Brandon Ingram. All I guess it's been. I think Ingram got 4 games. Rondo got 3 and Paul got 2. I think that's how it went down. But I looked at the video. Rondo, it looked like Rondo did spit on Chris Paul. So when they slow it down, they give it a real close up. I don't think he was like spit. Like it was like a, a straight spit. It was like he was kind of hard to explain. It was like he was talking, but at the same time, I think he kind of knew what he was doing. like the intent was there for sure. Um, so we'll talk more about that during the week. Like I said, the NBA got started. World Series starts tomorrow. Boston, um, of course, clinched last week. The Dodgers clinched the other day, so now they be the Dodgers and the Red Sox in the World Series. Chris Sale is pitching for Boston. I don't know who the Dodgers got pitching yet. Um, but the game one starts tomorrow, so that's something to look forward to this week in sports. As far as my video game playthroughs, I've been trying to do, like I said, Spider Man. I did a little bit this weekend. That and Mega Man 11. They're the two games I'm trying to focus on. My other projects, like God of War, that's pretty much over with. I might play that from time to time, um, just to do the other little side missions and stuff. Far as my retro series project with Mega Man X, that's also will be a here and there project as well. Since it's a retro game, I can do that anytime. So I've been put sort of on the back burner a little bit. I try to do one of those a week as well. I did a Madden video as well. Try to do at least once or twice a week. Um, so you can check out all that. Link it. Well, you on the channel now, but on my social medias, the links in the bio, so you can come here and check out all my projects. Also, before I get off here, today would have been my dad's 64th birthday. Gerald Ellis West um, passed away, going on 5 years this December. Um, and like I said, I've said it before. Honestly, this is the reason why I love sports so much. That was our way of bonding, watching big games, watching like the World Series, for example, or the NBA Finals or Super Bowls. That was always a great time for us to bond. And I miss my dad. I wish he was here. But he's the reason why I'm doing this channel for sure. As far as on the sports tip. If it wasn't for him, I know I wouldn't like sports as much. If it wasn't for the bonding experience with him, maybe love sports even more. So love you, Dad. Wish you was here. Just want to say I'm thinking about you. And tomorrow's my little sister's birthday. Well, one of my little sisters. I call her little, but she's grown. Anita West. So special birthday out to you, and I'll be talking to you soon. And just thank you always for the support. Um, Also, I would say just a formal announcement, but I put that out there before. I'm gonna try to do a separate channel. I'm gonna do a channel on like overall mental health, like more like depression and things of that nature. Um, just my personal experiences. Maybe it'll help somebody else. I'm still trying to work that out. Like I said, I'm gonna do a separate. It's definitely gonna be a separate channel. That's one thing I know I'm gonna do it on a separate channel. Not gonna mix it with this one. Um, but that's just something I want to do. I want to be my way of helping people and helping myself because it's my way of venting. I already have an idea what my first video is going to be. It's going to be more about me, talking about my experiences and opening up and everything. So I'm going to do that sooner than later. Say by in November sometime, but I'm still working out how I'm going to do it, the presentation and all that noise. Like I said, I don't have good editing, on my side. I don't have a laptop or nothing, so I do a lot of my editing through my PlayStation with the video game playthroughs, even with the blogs as well, my sports blogs. But this probably gonna be doing most of my recordings like I'm doing here on my phone for that channel. But I'll work all that out, and when I have a date, I have a formal announcement. I probably do say once a week. It'd be something I do once a week as well. But definitely the first video will be more about pretty much my experiences and just all my experiences to try to help you, help everyone. Just my point is just everybody has flaws and you know you just gotta try to get through them. So I'm gonna definitely do that. Just gotta put it together. So definitely keep. I'll definitely post something on social media when I do it, and so that's something that I'm gonna do. to help people and to help others. People that don't have a voice. It's gonna be a wide open channel. If anybody need to talk or anything like that, or feel like they're alone, I want to be that person. Um, to give you a voice, give myself a voice. So that's what that channel will be basically about. Okay, well, like I said, that'll do it here for this edition of the Monday Morning Football Hangover. I'm Troy West. Said thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your work week. It's Monday, so enjoy your football tonight. Game interesting to watch if you're in fantasy, and I didn't do good in fantasy too. I had it. I felt like I felt confident going in yesterday, but my guys they come through. My receivers didn't do nothing at all in my starting lineup. I had Stephon Diggs for the Vikings, but Adam Thielen, man, like I knew he was good, but I always thought Diggs was the better receiver, which he might be talent wise, but Thielen get most of the receptions and the touchdowns and stuff. Diggs to have a good game here and there, so he's been a little inconsistent. But yeah, I ain't get nothing from my skill players yesterday. My quarterback did good. My kicker did good. My defense did good. Everybody else in between ain't really do a lot. I had Todd Gurley. He played well. But everybody else, the rest of my lineup ain't do nothing. So that's another loss. As long as I make the playoffs, I'm fine. As long as I make the playoffs in fantasy, I'm fine. I always have. I made the playoffs every time I played. So as long as I'm in the playoffs, even if I'm just squeaking in there, that's all I'm worried about. I ain't gonna try to stress out about my record. Um, all right, I just wanted to say that real quick. But thank you so much, like I said, for the support. Um, and I'll talk to you next time. Enjoy your week. Sports blog Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. All my playthroughs, video game playthroughs, right here on the Silent Source of Gaming channel. Enjoy your week. And I'm Troy West, and thank you for all the support. And talk to you next time. Thank you so much.